Good morning, Wildcats. It is a tremendous Thursday. I think of an adjective that starts with a TH. It's a great Thursday here at Westland. I'll figure it out eventually. We are going through, having a great week so far. NWA makeups are going strong. Make sure when we call you down, you bring everything, just in case. We will do a call down at 10 o'clock this morning. We're going to start seventh graders who have not finished reading. There's a not finished part, and then there's a not starting part. Let's do the non-finishers first. That's going to take a little less time than the non-starters. As we do that, I want to make sure hallway behavior. As you've seen, we've got some hallway heroes already out and about, but you need to be on time to class. And so we're going to start a little bit of competition, especially at the end of the day advisory. And so sixth grade, we're struggling. I'm going to have to meet with the sixth grade level and maybe put them on, like, we're not going to our lockers every period because you guys are right now just in your lockers way too much. Not necessary. So we need to make sure we're getting better at those things, but we will get better at those things. Every day we get better, even if it's 1%. If you get 1% better every day, you will be 37 times better by the end of the year. So let's keep working at it. And let's get to our announcements. All right, today is Thursday, August 25th, 2022, and these are your morning announcements. Wesley Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction, and the mission of Wesley Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe in every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. Let's get Wildcat ready, everyone. Our lanyards and IDs are around our necks. Our binders and agenda books are with us. Coats, backpacks, and purses are in our locker. Hats and hoods are off, and AirPods and phones are in our lockers. We are going to be starting, I had to say, detention. So if we give you detention, it could be for any of this not being Wildcat ready. So let's make sure that we are Wildcat ready each day. Take a look at today's schedule. We do have a regular day. We have periods advisory, then period 7, 8, which is a lunch period. Now like yesterday, I'm going to say it. I ran into people in the hallway. They were like, I had to go back and get my lunch stuff. How? I mentioned it at 10:56 that the next period coming up is a lunch period. I don't know how people are forgetting their stuff in like less than 4 minutes. Folks, again, we're going to get better at this, but bring your lunch things to period 8 tomorrow. The first time. Don't go back. And then we have periods 1, 2, and 3, and go back to advisory at the end of the day. Please accept the course invitation in Canvas. It's called the Student Portal course. This will allow you to email me, to email Ms. Hampton, Ms. Barber, Mr. Allen, and to email Ms. Jones. If you need anything, you can also email your counselors. I know the counselors also have a different course as well. And Ms. Muller also has access to you in here. So in case you want to ask her a question about books, and she can also email you about books as well. Again, on time every time. That's Wildcat time. We've got to do a good job of getting there on time. Don't forget, when we start counting tardies, which I believe we'll start counting tardies today. We'll start for punishment. So you get 5, you got to after school detention. So let's make sure we're on time. Teachers, you do it. Go ahead and make sure you're counting tardies. Student Alliance for Equity, we're meeting today after school. We are meeting in the cafetorium, and I will then move you down to 7th grade LGI. Open Gym is on Friday. It's from 6 to 7:30. It is $5. We will also sell concessions. I will be inside and outside, and all drop-off will happen in front of the building. You must have a hard card ID to be in. Hard card. We've given hard cards to everybody, so you got to make sure you go get your hard card or ask for or get a new one, pay for a new one. That is, everybody needs an ID. And do not be bringing your Northview friends. No one wants a Northview kid here for Open Gym. Ugh. No one wants a North Central freshman here either. Both are equally gross. I'm in a kidding way. So yes, Open Gym, $5. Also, too, make sure if you have exact change, that helps. And so I always let the exact changers in first. If you have a 20, that's no problem. It spends just like, but it'd be easier to get exact change in at the beginning of it. So that's what we want to do. Roarbucks, we've been giving them out. I printed out over 8,000 the first 2 weeks, so we're going to be getting those passed out, getting you the Roarbucks in the cafetorium. Athletics, let's take a look at tonight. We have 7th grade football against Raymond Park here at Westlane. We have 8th grade football at Raymond Park. We have tennis here versus Lyndhurst here. We have volleyball here versus Belzer. We have girls soccer versus Fall Creek, our undefeated soccer program. Girls soccer versus Fall Creek here. Boys soccer versus Fall Creek at Fall Creek. Both teams are undefeated, and our seventh grade football team is undefeated as well. But I think we're going to go right here. We're going to go 6-0 today with all the games that we've got going on. 6-0, actually 7-0, because volleyball plays 7th and 8th grade. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-0 tonight. I feel it. I feel it, and I just feel it. I can feel it. Don't forget, though, athletics, you may not stay after for games. You must be accompanied by an adult. I said, you got to come back. You got to have to come back to the game after you've gone home. So we don't have a way to watch all the kids that are staying. Don't forget pass protocol. You get average one a week. Some of you are already on week 8, and I'm a little worried that you're going to run out of passes, and I don't know what you're going to do afterwards. So again, try to use it at lunch. I mean, I know lunch is like we're up, figure one, it's great. And so let's make sure we're using them during passing periods. Also, there are no passes the first 20 and last 20 minutes of class. 10% rule passes. Teachers can only write 2 to 3 passes per class. And students, all restroom passes or any pass out of the is 5 minutes or less. Actually, some of us are doing good. Some of us haven't used any passes yet, and it's been 2 weeks, so that's excellent. Don't forget the bell does not dismiss you from class. Your teacher does. What we always ask for, teachers being the first one out in the hallway for just to watch everything going on. Make sure that we keep all the kids flowing into class. Need your ID at all times, especially in the cafeteria. And you also have to have it to leave the classroom. And you also need to check out library books too. All cell phones are in your locker between 9:15 and 4:20. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. Our motto, like every day, every Wildcat, every day gets better. How are you getting better today? That's a good question to ask yourself, but in your mind, think, I'm going to get better at one thing today. What's it going to be? Maybe that's getting into classrooms a little bit faster. I think that's make sure our ID is always worn. But what are you going to get better at today? Could be, I'm going to read a couple extra pages in my book. I'm going to listen a little bit more. I'm going to take a few more notes. Could be anything. Let's get better, Wildcats. And we'll see you around the building. Thank you.